All right, y'all, as promised, we had a super quick turnaround. We are ready to party. Tech is on top of things this morning. And we are ready to go with the first run of Multithon Rivals 2025, Fate Samurai Remnant, New Game DLC 3, Apprentice by Joopy. Joopy, show us that good Caparico Village chicken.
What a good introduction. I think that everyone will love the Kakariko chickens. But hi, I'm GP, also known as cutefangies, and welcome to Multithon Rivals. I am the opener, I guess. Welcome. This is my first time on opener. I'm so excited, and we have a great game for you. It's the Fate Samurai Remnant. If you love Fate, I mean, do you like Fate? You like to change Fate? That's great. We're here for you. In any case, I have two beautiful commentators with me as well. Lucifer, may you introduce yourself first?
Hi, I'm Lucifer9783. I have never played Fate Samurai Remnant, but I love supporting my partner and the many games that she speedruns.
And hi, I'm Aneurysms, also known as Anne. I've also never played a Fate game, but this one looks really cool, and there's a really hot dad.
Yes.
It's
Hot
true,
dad.
there is a hot dad.
I'm so happy
We're
that...
gonna say hi to Dad later in the run.
Yeah, I can't wait for Happy to see Dad. That is great.
It didn't even occur to me that this is the same as, like, Fate Stay Night.
Oh, that's because it's wildly different.
Yeah, because they're different, but it's still Fate / something.
Yeah,
so I guess
it's still the same
like...
series. So to quickly explain, this game is completely different from most Fate games. To note, like, it has kind of character Muso, like Muso game, character action game with a little bit of RPG. Have you played the recent Zelda Age of Calamity games from Koei Tecmo? That's basically the same thing. It's the same developer, Koei Tecmo, and instead of going for the Extella games, which were a thing in like the 2010s, here it's a completely new thing where we have a new direct story that doesn't mesh with anything else, thankfully, because people know that Fate can go wild. Thankfully, this game does not go very wild. We still have Hot Dad, I promise. But yeah, so...
I love that this is a bit now.
Yeah, no, it's become a bit now. I accept it. But yeah, so to note, this game is very like fun because as I will go through the run, you will kind of see that you kind of have to puzzle the game. The routing of this game is very amazing, and while I'm gonna go blitzing through the game, it's very fun to see how I came to, for example, choose this attack instead of this one and everything. And everything will be covered by my commentators, but also happy if you want to talk about anything, I'm always welcome. You're always welcome. In any case, I'm gonna do a couple of things first. To give good luck for the event, I'm gonna quickly go pet a cat and pet a dog.
Yay!
And we'll just pretend you pet this chicken.
No, sorry.
Sadly, we cannot interact.
Sadly, you
with
can't.
the
But we
chickens.
can pretend you do.
We can imagine
in my heart.
Imagine that chicken petting does occur.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Picture a chicken in your mind. Now rotate that chicken.
All right.
Oh no, my favorite chicken.
It's a little calico.
Little
Hi,
calico.
baby.
But yeah.
Now we're gonna say hi to a little Shiba.
Yeah. To note, the reason why we're doing DLC free is because one, the full game is 4 hours and something, and it's gonna be long. So that's why we're going for DLC free. And DLC free also is the funnest of all of the DLCs. While I like DLC 1 a lot, it's very specific and not really fun for a full run. In any case, with this, I'm pretty good to go. We're gonna do a quick showing because I need to prove a couple of things, and that it's actually I'm doing this as a new game save file and not as a new game plus save file. So first I'm gonna open the menu. I'm gonna quickly show on screen the skill trees so that people can see everything. Also, this menu also shows levels, which is necessary. We need to be under level 32. And next, we have the difficulty, Apprentice. And with this, everything is good to go. So let's go for it.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
GP, I think you might be a little bit underleveled here. Are you gonna be all right?
We might have to delay Multithon.
No. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be good. I think everyone is gonna be great, and we're gonna do our best. In any case, let's finish the joke and let's actually go for it. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
So this is Fate Samurai Remnants DLC 3, also known as Bylong and the Crimson Demon. We have a few cutscenes to skip here to start us off, but we very quickly take control of Miyamoto Iori, son of Miyamoto Musashi. And we are currently being tasked with investigating a few disappearances in the city, but also these three men here have been causing problems for a local establishment, and we are going to teach them a lesson. Pay no attention to the fact that this man just cut them down.
Right. I love that the game gave you a warning, like, hey, this might be kind of tough. And then the first fight you get into just like insta-killed 3 guys
Yeah.
with a single attack.
Yeah, it's wild.
Then we're starting well today. In any case, here's Chiemon.
Chiemon
Hi, Chiemon.
is a bit of a butt. We don't like Chiemon, and he's just getting in our way for the sake of getting in our way.
That's so rude.
I know, but luckily GP has some very powerful normals. The Earth Heavy attack that she's using here is then chained into a jump to cancel the end lag, and we can do it again. That's Iori's main form of damage in this run. Iori's not very powerful. He's more of a tactician, sort of commanding the battle. Most of the actual damage will be dealt by Saber here, who has a very powerful water laser.
Yeah, that laser is super powerful because it does 3 things. It gathers them all, it stops combat, and just does a bunch of damage that also melts the shell gauge. The shell gauge is kind of like an armor gauge, and then once you break it, they lose super armor, they lose like a big damage reduction buff. We do not want to see that shell gauge, so the faster we get rid of it, the better.
Oh yeah. Hey GP, you just got a new mounting. Are you sure you don't want to check it out?
Yeah.
Make sure it's an upgrade for what you've.
It's probably worse than everything I have right now.
Mountings in this game are little boosts you can equip to Iori. They don't do that much. And also, for such a short run as DLC 3, we will not be worrying about that.
Yeah, so currently in our story, we know there's children missing and we're trying to investigate it. And now there's a ghost lady. I know we're
sure
not
those
watching the
two-
story.
I'm sure those two are not connected whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not connected at all in this entirely side quest. But yeah, we're just
Spoilers,
gonna chase around
they're
Ghost
totally
Lady.
connected.
We're gonna chase around Ghost Lady, and then we're gonna skip this cutscene, and then she's a bird.
We have a bird now. The bird is this phase of the fight here is just waiting through dialogue because the bird is currently invulnerable.
I'm not bullying the bird today.
Oh no!
on.
Maybe you can.
Oh,
Maybe
I
you
was
can bully
about
the
to
bird
bully
later.
it.
Oh, you were about to bully the bird.
Yeah, I almost got it.
Yep. Now that the dialogue has ended, the bird is now vulnerable. You also saw a brief sort of a super move out of Iori there. That was a strike. It's not a particularly powerful move in the grand scheme, but it is one of Iori's better options. And we do a bit of damage to the bird. It doesn't die, but the fight concludes.
Also, something to note, even though Iori's are like MC, he's also like the weakest out of our characters.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone else is going to be doing significantly more damage, and it's going to look way different.
Yep. Here we take control of Archer, who is one of the characters we do not normally control through the main game, but here takes a fairly important role in this story. And Archer, like Saber, has very powerful affinity techniques, which absolutely melt through shell gauges. like so. You'll also be seeing GP occasionally pull up a little menu on the left side of her screen and grab a few bits of food to eat.
Yes.
Those food items are for recovery and good face skip, GP.
Yeah.
Or dialogue
GG.
skip. And now we have learned that this mysterious opponent that we are that we were fighting against, is none other than Zhao Yun, the mythical figure from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And he's also very powerful, and he's also got very strong normals and very strong affinity moves.
Also with that food, something to note is mainly we're eating food to regain the affinity gauge, and also that's all sweets, all tasty sweet treats.
It had to happen.
Nice camera glitch. This is
literally
a
the
slight
worst thing. Right now.
Yeah, a slight problem that can occur during DLC 3 runs is the affinity move that GP likes to use with Zhou Yun here. Sometimes just doesn't aim correctly at enemies, which is a shame, but GP managed to recover it fairly quickly with another affinity move. We should also talk about how affinity moves work. On the little gauges in the bottom left corner, there is a large bubble that slowly fills up with green energy, and then there's the little small bubbles around it. For Zhou Yun here, GP currently has 5 of those gauges filled, and each affinity move consumes a set number of those charges. So we'll see this move here. It drops. It consumes 3, so now we're down to 2. Luckily, dealing damage with normal attacks fills up that larger bubble, and when that bubble is completely filled,
There you are.
you get the one of the smaller bubbles on the gauge refills.
If it helps you to remember which one is which, when I was learning this game through watching Jupi play it, I just noticed that they look a lot like the Twilight seeds you get in Twilight Princess, like the Twilight portions of the game. So I'm just like, oh yeah, those are Jupi's Twilight seeds. Lots of Zelda talk for this run, interestingly enough.
And we see GP absolutely melting shell gauges again and turning this Oni into charcuterie.
And this is the part where we all talk to each other, and then we're about to play as Chimon?
No, This is Archer first.
Archer's cooler anyways. It's okay.
That's how it works.
I mean, that's not hard though. Diamond kind of sucks.
we just
Real
beat
and fair and
Shiemon's
just.
ass.
Have we accepted that this dude's last name is just Eggnog?
Yeah.
'Cause every time I've seen his name, I've been like, oh yeah, Cheng Eggnog. That tracks.
You respectful to Chengegnog.
Tis the season. Almost.
Okay, that was the worst one in a while.
Oh wow, yeah, there's so
Oh.
many left after that. This is supposed to, you know, clean up the entire.
This is not a great showcase of Archer. Archer is way better than this.
And back over to Zhao Yun again. Much better performance here with these affinity gauge
Oh,
moves. Just
He's not away from actually doing another camera glitch. I'm believing it.
just sweeping through that horde of enemies there.
Yeah. With Joyen,
I think it's because it has to
used
do
the
that little
level 3
spinny
alarms.
around him twice. That's why it breaks.
His attacks are very cool and they do a lot
Yeah.
of damage, but they break the game the most.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now we have more enemies. Who would have thought in a Muso game? Just
Yay, ads.
more enemies. Enemies and enemies. Melting these guys.
Yeah, Zhao is definitely like, I would say he's my second character out of everyone I've seen. I think Archer is super cool, but I think that he definitely has like the coolest attacks and stuff. Like you'll see, they all have like cinematic like super attacks later, and his is very, very cool.
Oh yeah.
There.
Oh yeah, we should also talk about how GP knew that guy was there. She's mostly playing this game by the minimap. Because, like, that's all the information she really needs. The rest of the screen is just to look flashy.
It's for people to watch.
Yeah, it's for the people. Like, we've got the two little bits we're paying attention to, which is the gauges in the bottom left and the map in the bottom right.
Yeah, what is the top
And now,
60% of the screen?
now we're playing as Chiemon. We're also investigating why children are going missing in this town.
Here she comes.
Folks, say hello to Hot Dad,
Hi, Dad.
Miyamoto Musashi, but a woman. Let's go, Fate.
Famous real life guy of Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah.
Famous actual human being.
Yeah.
Oh no, she decided to be mean. Come on.
Chiemon's servant is Lancer, and Lancer is also quite powerful. And Musashi here just loves getting into fights. And she has decided that we are a worthy opponent, and she will help us now.
Yay, Dad.
Yay!
We got that with us.
Let's go. Coming up soon is that one skip where you skip the objective, correct?
We already skipped the objective.
Did you?
That we skipped.
Ah!
That's how
Sorry.
that's how unremarkable the objective that we skip is.
Yeah.
Completely missed it.
Yeah, there's an objective where the game wants you to go to it, but Jupi's just like, no, I don't think so, and just go to
Nah.
the next one, and the game is just like, okay, that's cool, and just lets Jupi do it.
Yeah. Because, like, we're investigating a thing and we're talking to someone who's got a lead, but if we know where the lead goes, we just go there. Here we get to see Lance's Noble Phantasm, the cutscene super. And yeah, she just ruins these guys and really puts the hurt to that spider there. Oh yeah, trigger warning arachnophobia, I guess.
Don't worry, I killed them all.
A bit late for that, but
Gone now.
it's gone now.
All right. So now we're returning to our Zhao Yun broadcast.
Yay.
We now return to our regularly scheduled DLC 3.
By kicking another person very hard with a dragon.
Yeah. Another servant has decided to get up in our business, and Assassin is gonna get the screws turned on him, I guess.
A lot of the fights in this, it's either we're fighting a bunch of scary demons, or it's like, hey, I want to fight you. I want to get in your way. And that's a good, just like a half and half of the fights you see in this run is just like, hey, I hate you, fight me, or hey, I want to fight me. And then there's just like actual scary bad guys occasionally.
Yep. It's a bit of a trip.
Can you tell why I like this DLC now?
We have sufficiently kicked Assassin's butt, and now he's working for us. He is accompanying us, but not exactly. He's doing his own thing.
Oh, too late.
Oh,
There we go.
Also, something to note with the characters in this game. So Iori is the person who summons all the other people. From my understanding, I'm not the Fate fan. I've only seen this game a few times, so I'm sorry if I butcher my explanation. But all the other characters are like summons that are called servants, and specifically this game, there's a special kind of servant called a rogue servant, which is what Zhao Yun is, where basically they're just like, I want to do my own thing, but maybe I'll help you if you impress me, or some other means of convincing me. And that's why he joins our party, is because we beat him up, and he's like, yeah, we helped him, and then he's like, yeah, okay, I'll hang out with you guys.
yeah. Fate has a lot of proper nouns. You've got
That's probably
masters
fun.
and servants and noble phantasms, and like, it's fine. Don't sweat it.
There will be a test at the end.
No, there won't.
Aww.
Not another test.
Not another test. You'd know all about tests, wouldn't you, Anne?
Every time I go on a marathon, I can't give people tests. I can't be the test person.
Now the gang's all here. And then we split up again, and we're fighting birds.
Oh.
And clusters of ghosts.
I thought I had the affinity gauge for this.
Whoopsie.
Also a very Halloween-y run. We're eating a bunch of candy, beating up ghosts, shooting lasers at people, you know, like you do at Halloween.
Normal Halloween stuff, yeah.
Normal Halloween stuff.
If it wasn't Halloween before, the Nue fight definitely did it. That thing was creepy.
Yeah, that guy. Whoa. Ugh.
That guy in, like, the guy with the big giant white costume, yeah, pretty frightening. Look at him. He has long arms.
Oh yeah, Assassin is
He's
also
massive.
kind of weird.
He looks like Slender Man.
I mean,
Oh, the bird's back.
like Ryder is also quite the unit.
Oh,
We
yeah.
saw
Have you
we
seen
saw
this
them briefly in cutscenes. The big armored individual.
yet? Have we seen Zhao Yun's Double Phantasm yet? Was that the first
No,
time?
that was the first time we saw Zhao Yun's Noble Phantasm
The best
charging
Noble Phantasm.
straight into battle, 1 versus 1,000 or more, and just cleaning shop.
Happy, you said you wanted to see more bird, right? I got more bird for you.
Sure.
Who's in
Bird.
the mood for some fried chicken?
Do you want a third bird fight?
There's gonna be a fourth.
Oh, there's more. There's more bird fights.
Yay.
Do not worry.
This is the bird DLC.
But how about some fried chicken? Hey.
Look at that health
Boiling.
bar.
That does feel good. I feel like melting a health bar like that feels extra good when the game explicitly told you before you started, hey, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's not.
You can tell why I
Yeah.
like this. Why I like this because you just find the puzzles and then everything looks satisfying.
Yeah, the way all of these pieces fit together of like, do I do these moves for this one for this fight and then save the big attacks for the next fight, or do I switch it up? Oh yeah, we also see GP taking direct control of Saber right there,
Ah.
using the substitute gauge. Again, Saber, along with other servant characters in this game, are very powerful, and taking advantage of that whenever possible is incredibly valuable.
There are lots of gauges and meters in this game. It was a little intimidating to learn at first, but once you understand what they all do, it's not too hard to remember.
Yeah.
Very, very Koei Tecmo.
So waiting
If you've
for
ever
the
played,
dialogue.
like- If you've ever played like a Dynasty game, like a Dynasty Warriors or like a Hyrule Warriors or something like that, this will seem very similar to you because same developer and publisher.
That makes sense.
Bye Kichimojin, bye Kichimojin.
We'll see
Maybe
you
that's
later.
why they reused
Kishimogen.
the
Bye, Kishimogen.
Kaku
Kokakusho.
Oh, the chickens.
chicken voice
Chickens, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from producer.
Why can't you like pick up the chickens in this game? Why can't you infinite sword glitch and like make the chickens on fire? I just don't understand.
Is this a dig at me to actually pick up Ocarina of Time? You heard it in first, folks!
We have now entered the final segment of this run. Sort of a marathon sort of level, advancing on our antagonist, and soon we shall fight her, and the run will very quickly conclude. But first, we're back to Iori. We have Saber with us, as usual, but we're also accompanied by Zhou Yun. So a lot of affinity gauge techniques are going to be used here to make sure that these fights are taken care of swiftly.
I feel like these fights are definitely the coolest to watch because
Oh,
you get to see
thanks,
the most
Joey.
like.
And here we also briefly see a link strike. Sometimes Saber will call out to Iori and trigger the combination attack type of deal here, where if Iori goes up to Saber and presses triangle, you get one of Saber's affinity techniques at 0 affinity gauge cost, which is very useful. It does make sense to stop pressing the attack very briefly to get the burst of damage that affinity moves do, because at 0 cost, that's the sort of thing that you want to see.
I feel like in this portion of the game, you get to see the most like elegant versions of GP solutions to the puzzle that is combat. It's easiest to tell what's going on in this portion of the game, which also makes it look the coolest. Also note, super Halloweeny. The longer this goes on, the more Halloweeny we get. Like, we're in, like, Tim Burton land right now.
There was a
I'm
weird
going to,
pomegranate that was kind of pulsing as well, so...
I'm going to stick around in chat and watch while I do my day job. But as mentioned, I had a surprise Friday meeting show up. Fret not, I was explicitly informed no one's getting fired. But since I have to go do my day job in the middle of this shift, the lovely Gavin NBD is available and going to jump in to cover for a little bit. So
Hey,
Gavin's here for the end of the run. And I hope everything goes great. And I will see y'all a little bit into Beastie Ball.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey everyone, glad to be joining, and yeah, I won't distract from the run. Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
No problem.
Yeah. We also, very briefly, in that previous encounter, saw Saber's Noble Phantasm. Big, powerful water hydra striking down their foes. Gosh. Watching those shell gauges and health bars just get shredded is incredible.
That's an awesome freeze frame.
Yeah. Hey, look, another one. Another link strike. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's so satisfying with all of them.
And now we have Zhao Yun's Noble Phantasm. Let's go.
We're just bullying them.
And the question is, will they behave? Because even on the ground, they can be very weird in how they function. And I want to try to have both of them so I can... Well, I guess I had to curse it. So I'm getting a shell gauge on one, which is not the best. Usually I want to keep no shell gauges, but
Yeah.
I didn't get any luck here. So I'm gonna try to do as much damage as I can on the one that still does not have a shell gauge, while also keeping the one with the shell gauge occupied.
And if you're wondering how we prevent them from having a shell gauge, so about half health through these birds, you will be able. They will have a shell gauge pop up. So right before half health, Jupi will start doing a loop of, I do believe it is 2 earth heavies into eating a snack through a full gauge into doing one of those like super strikes. So basically, it's just a loop of that over and over. Yeah, the affinity strikes. My bad. It's over and over, just looping that into itself. And it keeps the bird in sunlock, which won't let the bird take any actions, meaning it can't have a shell gauge, meaning we're just like endlessly pummeling the bird, and that's the goal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the strat we're gonna be using also on the final boss, Kishimojin, who is now here.
Yep. Here we go.
Kishimojin.
Any big lady enjoyers in the chat?
Hello, massive lady. Nice to see you.
We substitute gauge, take control of Zhoyun as we begin our fight on Kishimojin. Another Noble Phantasm from Zhoyun. These cutscenes are completely unskippable, but why would you want to skip them anyway?
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Why would you want to? They're so pretty.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm gonna be playing with Kishimojin using the combo that stunlocks. Time will come when she has lost all of her life.
Yeah, we'll be calling that one out once we get there. But this is very focus intensive for Jupi. Some pretty heavy micro going on right here, so we're gonna let her focus up for this last little bit.
Well, was kind of hoping that Joyun would make more damage on this side, but apparently he does not care. We're trying to go fast, dude. Okay, we're almost there. One, and time!
Time.
Oh,
GG's, GP.
Thank you.
GG's,
GG.
GG.
Well, I'm kind of sad. No, no sub 29 load remove time, but still pretty good run. To note, I did put on the screen my LRT. This is to showcase a better, like, for the leaderboard. Even if I had no hopes of PBing, it's still a great way of having a proof on screen.
Still a fantastic run. Congratulations, GP.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Congrats, GP.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, I love this game. It's great. I hope more people play it. I hope more people come to New Game, because I'm the only runner of New Game for this game. Most people will run New Game Plus, which is totally fair, and it's pretty. Well, the preparations are pretty long. It is way shorter of a run, but otherwise, yeah, no, this game has been fun no matter what I did with it. So I'm really excited I'm really happy to get it on for Multithon Rivals. I guess I'm gonna quickly do shoutouts because you're gonna see me tomorrow, so don't be too excited. Tomorrow I will also be doing a run for the event, but also we have Cole Joyun on screen. So I'm gonna quickly say cutefangies on Twitch, cutefangies.bsky.social for my Blue Sky if you want to know when I go live. And outside of that, I do a lot of video games. Maybe more Fates in the future. I don't know. There may be something I'm prepping for the future. But yeah, what about you, my beautiful commentators?
Hi, I'm Lucifer9783. I stream on Twitch at Lucifer9783. I also have a link to my card on that channel where you can find all of my other links. I stream typically on Fridays and Sundays local time, though I do live in Australia, so that's probably more Saturdays and Mondays for your time if you're in North America. Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm Aneurysms. I stream at twitch.tv/aneurysms. You can find me at aneurysms.bsky.social. And I will actually be back for the second to last run of the event. Well, not a run. I'm doing a Mario Party 8 tournament, which will surely not be incredibly chaotic, and it is going to be a really great time. I'm really excited. And it's right before Silk Song, which I'm really excited for. Yeah.
Yeah, this multi-thon is going to go great,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you for having us, and we'll see you either tomorrow or the day after, or at another time for the respective people.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for the run and for showing everyone a good time. And with that, we will be wrapping up and transitioning to our next run. So hold tight as we get things set up for Beastie Ball.